anticipated preseason games maybe in NBA history. This place sounds like a playoff game right now. Kevin Durant returns with All-Stars Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, All-NBA first-teamer DeAndre Jordan a year ago. J.J. Redick coming off his best season. Luke Ba-a-Moute is the starting small forward with Doc Rivers in his fourth year as the head coach. For the Warriors, it's Curry and Thompson, Durant, Draymond Green, and with Andrew Bogut and Festus Ezeli moving on, Zaza Pachulia is the new starting center with Steve Kerr in his third season as the Golden State head coach.
Steve Kerr talked to us before the game. Golden State got beat on the boards by 16 the other night, so they have to do a better job rebounding the ball by committee.
Here's Durant. Curry on the trail. Will give it up. KD fires and hits his first bucket as a Warrior here at home.
Last year they made over 13 threes a game. They were plus 16 at the three-point line per game. Great pass here is J.J. Redick moving without the ball. He's a guy that loves to get started in the first quarter. And here's Klay Thompson. Don't blink, Dave, because they will come right back at
15 points per game. And now you add a 28-point-per-game score. And Kevin Durant, he was third in the league. Curry was first as Blake Griffin knocks it down.
J.J. Redick trying to come off a screen to get a quick shot.
Ba-a-Moute, well defended by Kevin Durant. That's an area of Durant's game that doesn't get talked about a lot.
And be a double-digit rebounder. We'll see if he'll be able to do that.
Curry with the step-back three. It's good. He only made 402 of those a year ago, an NBA record. Jordan down low, swatted away by Durant. Griffin with the steal, pulled down by Draymond Green, who averaged close to 10 boards per game last year. Durant with the extra pass. It's Thompson from the corner. So Thompson, Durant, and Curry all with a three here. This summer you were there, watched all the games in Rio. Here's Green for three. And now all four of the key guys for Golden State have hit a three here in the first 4.5 minutes. Three to shoot for Paul. Another great defensive play by Curry, and it's a shot clock violation.
Boy, very aggressive defensively. You know, one of the things that Steph did tell us before the game, he said,
8 by 11. Paul chasing Curry. Here's Green, gets to the rim. Last year thought Durant was going to stay in Oklahoma City. They have a 3-1 series lead. As Thompson hits another three against Golden State, they lose the series, and then
three-point line, you better limit points off turnovers, and you better get your transition defense back. They thrive in those three areas. What Klay Thompson is sharp, Dave.
One of the best shooters in the game. Great defense there by Draymond Green, runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year. The last 2 seasons and plus in transition, he's a threat to slam it home as the trailer. But they kept them together. They added some pieces off the bench, and they're hoping that they'll be able to get past the conference semis for the first time in the Rivers era. Here's Spates for three, and he banks it in.
Range jump shot. How often do we see him make that for the Indiana Pacers?
Spates again. Consecutive threes for Mari Spates.
Well, he can score in a hurry. Pass the ball made you want to cut harder, run to the rim, and your movement just frees up so many other things for your teammates.
Blake Griffin for 2. Game misfires there. Here's Durant. Durant driving and finishing off glass.
Their calling card has always been they play with toughness.
Thompson to the bucket from David West. That quad. And then they won basically 2 out of every 3 games for about 3 months. Griffin has challenged them in the West, that they could be that team, or at least be the second best team in the West.
I do. I think with the addition, they're going to miss the presence of Tim Duncan. Oklahoma City obviously losing Kevin Durant. There's some teams that finished below the Clippers as
Durant with 7 points, shooting over Griffin and hitting his third basket.
We can see the versatile for their starters, and he too can be some instant offense.
Thompson almost behind the backboard as he shot that one.
Him as a starter, they really took off and played great.
He was first team All-NBA last year, Jordan. Here's Felton in the lane. He's out there right now with Chris Paul.
He wants to get back and get the defense set and not give up easy scores. And that's really what most of the teams in the NBA try to do now.
West puts it on the floor and finishes with the left hand.
Really the explosive jumper that Andre is.
Great pass by Curry and David West. Curry, 3 points, 5 assists so far. Going to work on Bass and puts it in. Wow. He'll do that to a lot of guys. Bass is not the Clippers are going to be way ahead of us tonight. And exactly. That's not the case as Felton scores and he's fouled. Short in Game 7 against Cleveland. Here's Durant on the pull-up for three. Hit it!
You guys work harder than anybody else.
Jordan made both free throws, and let's see if Felton gives it back to him. He really wanted to, and Draymond Green knew it, so he just backed off. This looked like he traveled. And a steal by Draymond Green. Here they go again. Green the lob, and Durant with the finish. 71.
And Clippers tonight just have not competed.
You go back to a Christmas night game played here a few years back as Curry hits a three, where Blake Griffin and Draymond Green got into it.
I think they'd like to reward him a little bit more this year. He does all the dirty work, defending the rim. Here's Kevin Durant. Can't even get a thought out there, firing up another three. But maybe 25 or so this year because he's getting a little bit older. He wants to have him fresh.
Thompson for three. Gets the bounce. His fifth triple, 27 points for Klay Thompson. And Green tracks down the rebound. Again, looking to push tempo. It's Klay Thompson in one motion, lets it fly and buries it. Sultan, who comes in from time to time to help out, as Varejao gets it to drop. And a three-point chance for Anderson Varejao. 5 minutes into the third quarter. And the starters have played starter minutes for the Clippers tonight as Curry strokes home a triple. The Clippers are 3 of 15, so that's plus 30 points for the Warriors from behind the three-point line. As Spates gets to the rim, he has 12 points. Shot clock at 7 for the Clippers. They trail by as many as 53. Spates again. Their personalities are very different from that group. And also, I think because of the failure early on of that Miami team, that set the tone as McCaw hits the three. But obviously that Cleveland playoffs 2 years ago, he was a big reason why. Won a couple of games for him on last-second shots and then joined the Clippers last year. Nice drive by Allen Anderson at 145. I don't know if they'll get 150. I think there's going to be a game where they get 145. You?
I agree. Great high-low pass.
Cameron Jones gets the layup.
Yeah.
And the lack of effort. Munford, that's a great look. No look. Alley-oop to Wesley Johnson. Johnson, a high flyer. Pressey with a no look. And how about Munford with the rejection?
He's made 3 or 4 really nice plays, a defensive play. And
Pressey gets it back from him, though, and lays it home.
Paint and the rim, I think, is going to be something moving down the road. Tonight was not a factor, obviously, but that's going to be something they're going to have to keep the ball in front of them and not put a lot of pressure on in Washington.
You know, and Luke Walton, too, getting that experience here last year as Munford connects again, went a long way to prepare him for what he will now do, and that's coach a young Laker team as Wood drains a three. Handle that. They handled tonight pretty well. So much for needing some time to gel. The Warriors score 71 in the first half. They blow out the Clippers 120-75. Kevin Durant with 21 points in 25 minutes.